everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Logan. Sorry it's been a while. As you can see, I'm in my Airbnb. This is my last night here. Tomorrow I'm going to go back on the truck. I might have some footage of me on there to say a few more things, but I just want to check in with you. For those of you looking in, yes, I still work for K&B Transportation. This October 10th, 2026 will be my first year, and I will be doing a one-year review on K&B Transportation. Although so far nothing has changed from my review from before. I still really like it here. I'm making money. I just paid off a couple of my debts and I'm working towards paying off the rest. This business of being in trucking, and especially with the company that I'm with now, has afforded me the luxury of being able to do that, which is my main goal getting into trucking, is to get out of debt and be able to buy my own property, house, whatever, go on vacations when I want to go on vacations instead of just doing a staycation where I just stay at home because I can't afford anything. So I really appreciate having gotten into trucking. I appreciate where I got all of my experience and earned my CDL. For those of you who don't know, I earned my CDL at Prime and I was there for 1.5 years. I really appreciate having been there. And because of that good training, I was able to get here into K&B Transportation. Now, if you look at some of my older posts, especially like the last one, you know, I'm starting to get some people who are like, you know, this company, it's trash, I had a horrible time there, or I heard of other people and they had a horrible time there and all of that. And you might be wondering why I haven't removed any of those. Well, that's because it's their experience. I'm not going to sit here and tell them that they didn't experience that, because I'm not experiencing that. I mean, there are people who love Prime, people who are just like, meh, don't care about it, and people who hate it, you know? I don't hate Prime, but I left for my own financial gain. It was nothing really personal, but I enjoy it here. And there's a lot of people I meet have been here for years and years. A guy I met probably my first couple months in, and he has been here for 11 years and loves it, you know? So sometimes someone's gonna have a bad experience. I'm not saying that's on K&B, I'm not saying that's on the driver, I'm just saying that's their experience. And I'm leaving it there because if you're researching companies to go to and you've landed on this, I think it's important to also look at what people are saying who didn't like it, because maybe their points are things that you don't want to work with any company. You know, I'm not saying they're valid or they're not. I'm just saying, you know, my experience has been good here. I have a good dispatcher. He makes sure that I'm rested. He makes sure that I get home on time. He makes sure that, you know, he keeps me rolling. So, you know, I'm having a great experience here, you know, personally. And if you think K&B is going to be right for you and you have more questions, what you can do is I have a link now. You can just click on the link, you'll fill out your information, and a recruiter will get a hold of you and you'll get the most up-to-date information available. I don't have all that information. Things have changed. A couple things have changed. I think by way of like what you start out, don't quote me on this. When I got hired in at 70 cents a mile for 2 full months and then 10 days off, because I'm on the Road Warrior team. That's the one where you stay out the longest. That's what I wanted to do. There are other teams you don't have to stay out that long, but with that team, when I got hired, it was 70 cents a mile. That might have increased. I don't know. I guess I could have looked at the webpage beforehand, but if you want, go talk to a recruiter. They're going to have the most up-to-date information, and you can see if you like the idea of working for K&B, you can apply with the recruiter. If you want to just fill an application, you can put my driver code. It is BONLO, B as in boy, O-N as in Nancy, L as in Larry, O as in ostrich. When you fill out the application, you can put that on there. And yeah, I'll get a little bit of money if you get hired, but you don't have to put my name on there. But I am in good standing with the company, and then I'll put your application up there in their face, and they'll take a look at it and give you a call. So I don't want to dissuade anyone from coming here. I do want to encourage people to come here, just because if you want to make 70 cents or more a mile and you like to run, you can do that here. I will say this though, they do not do 34-hour resets. I think it's 34 hours. I can never remember that. Day and a half resets, they don't do them. They don't do them here. You will keep running on your recaps. Personally, I like that. If you don't, might not be for you. You might want to do the 3-week. I think there's a 3-week on, 3 days off, or maybe it's 4 days. I don't know. I didn't opt into that one. There's another one where you're out less than that. Like I think they have a kind of a regional one, sort of, where you're home on the weekends. Don't quote me on that. I don't know. I didn't even bother to pay attention to that one. I want to be out there. I want to roll as many miles as I can before I come home for home time. And when I come home for home time on mine, I got 10 days off. I think that's more than generous. You know, I worked for 2 months and I get a vacation. I'm happy with that. Am I going to do it forever? Maybe not. I don't see myself doing it really forever. But for now, I'm good. And if that's something that interests you, you can go ahead and fill out that application. Well, it's not a full application, actually. I went and looked at the page, and it's just your basic information, a phone number for them to get a hold of you. A recruiter will call you, and you can ask them everything you want to ask and see if this is a right fit for you. It was a right fit for me. You know, the people I run into seem to like it. I have run into, I think, about 2 people who said, "Oh, why are you working there?" You know, I had a horrible time. I had a bad dispatcher. I'm really sorry about that. If that's your experience, I feel really bad. But people have that experience at Prime. They have the experience at Schneider. They have the experience at, Knight and Variant and all these different places. You know, you're going to have someone that it just wasn't a good fit for them. And that doesn't mean it's not going to be a good fit for you. So talk to a recruiter. Go talk to a recruiter and see more in depth what you'll have to do. But yeah, in October 10th will be my 1-year anniversary with K&B Transportation. I'm really looking forward to it. Again, I will be doing a review, but I doubt it'll be that in depth because nothing really has changed. I'm happier. I'm happy to be here. So anyways, I just wanted to give a little update. I might go back to the truck. I might add some of that on the end of this, so if it's any longer than this, then that's what I've done, just to get a little footage. Otherwise, I just wanted to say hello while I had a minute. I'm not going to promise that I'm going to be making a ton more videos. I'm going to do my best, but really my first priority is driving that truck safely and getting my rest so that when I do drive, I'm driving safely. I'm not driving tired. So anyways, thanks for checking in. If you've made it this far, do give me a like. Go ahead and follow because I will be updating about K&B here and there whenever I get a free moment. You might not see another video for another 2 months, but I do try to keep up on replying to people in the comments. So do go ahead and leave a comment. If you have a question, I'll answer to the best of my ability, but most likely I'll refer you to asking a recruiter for the most up-to-date information as far as the hiring process and what you're going to get when you hire into the company, because I don't know what's changed there. I don't. I just know what I got. So anyways, unless there's more at the end of this, I will see you in the next video. Thanks again for checking in.